Hi, my name is Isla, Breathwork and Kundalini yoga teacher. I'm here today to give you yummy yoga flow so that you can open up energy blocks in your body and start to feel more free. Let's get started. Start by taking a seat. I love to sit on a pillow. We want the knees to tilt down, not this. We don't want this. This. Reach your hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Place your hands on your knees, palms facing down for grounding. Take a big inhale, expand your belly like a balloon. Exhale, melt deeper into the space. Inhale, expand the belly. Exhale. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Your posture is active but relaxed. Slowly blink your eyes open. Remove the pillow. Bring the soles of your feet to touch for a butterfly pose. You can keep the feet further out for more space, or lift the hips in for a bigger opening in the inner thighs. From here, inhale deep. Lift your heart. Exhale, fold over your feet. In Kundalini Yoga, we are all about working with energy. We do a lot of breath work, but we also want to make sure to have some asanas included in our Kundalini Yoga practice. Asanas is the postures that we do. It helps you to get into the fascias and move even more energy, dissolve even more energy blocks. It's really about getting deeply connected to your body, and this way you're also going to notice when there is a block causing tension and disruption in your flow, in your everyday life. It can show up as physical pain, or it can show up as anxiety. Bring your knees together. Tilt your head down, relax your neck. And this sequence is focused on the hips. So we start kind of gentle to parallel this left shin and bend. So this is almost a pigeon, but not really. And then fold forward. So this one is bent. You see the knee aligned with the ankle. Bend forward. Inhale, right? Exhale, fold. Breathe through the nose. I always like to focus my sequences on the hips with people who are interested in working towards a Kundalini awakening. The hips is such a big center, a big muscle that have a tendency to hold on to experiences, unprocessed emotions. So we want this area, which also holds the root chakra and the sacral chakra, to be open. Take your right leg, place the right foot on the outside of the left knee, ground down your sit bones. So maybe some of you are here, it's fine too. But try to plant the sit bones on earth. Reach your right arm up, place it behind you close to your bum, elongate your spine. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, twist. Place the elbow on the inside of the right knee. Take your twist, gaze to the back. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale deeper. Relax. Now, parallel the right shin. Bend the left leg. Ankle and knee pair in a straight line here. Lift your heart. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale. And if this is uncomfortable for any place in your body, you can always have a blanket to have a little softer round. So breathe through the nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe through the nose. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Place the left foot on the outside of the right thigh. Plant your sit bones. Maybe your foot is here, that's fine. Reach your right arm up to the sky and the left hand close to your bum. Take your twist. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, gaze back, twist deeper. And come back to center. Cat and cow. Inhale to arch your spine. Exhale to round. Press away from earth with your palms to really open up space in between your shoulders. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Breathe through the nose at all times. And we're just going to do a little Kundalini style cat and cow here to move some yummy energy. Okay, inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Let's go. Inhale, hold your breath. Squeeze your root cloud. Exhale, child's pose. Sit back, wind on your knees, bring big toes to touch. Yeah, you can't take a yoga flow with me without doing some breath work. Breath work is so powerful, so you want to make sure to do some breath work every day. And do this cat and cow 1 to 3 minutes every day. Watch your energy completely change. Promise you that. Bend the right knee and make a big circle. Breathe deep. 3 times. Switch direction. Other side, left leg. 3 times. Other side. And set it down. And take a long inhale here. Exhale. Lizard pose. Right foot next to your right hand. You can walk the foot forward and out for more space. You can even come up on the edge of this foot. Maybe create some movements here. Be fluid. If you want more, you can always straighten the back leg a little bit. Some people like to come up on this for more of a challenge. Some people like to put the knee, press the knee out with their hand. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly make your way back to your center. Left leg next to your left hand. Walk the foot forward and out. Slightly straighten the back leg. And start doing some movements here. Maybe straighten. Maybe press with the left hand on the inside of the knee gentle. Remember to breathe deep. And make your way back. And come back to a seat for a fire log pose. Parallel the left shin forward. Place the right foot on top of the right knee. If this is hard, maybe your foot lands here. That's as good, it's fine. But we want the ankle to be stacked directly with the knee, both sides. So sometimes people sit with their foot down here. Bring it so it's directly underneath the knee. And when you look down, there's a triangle here. When you feel stable, take a deep inhale. Exhale, fold forward. If it's hard to breathe in any pose, that's usually a sign that you might be pushing your body a little bit too far. Yoga is really about meeting yourself where you are. You want to dissolve energy blocks, not create new ones by pushing the body in weird positions it's not ready for. Breathing deep. Exhale. And shake out the legs, other side. Parallel the shin. Ankle stop with knee on both sides, looking down. There's a triangle here. It's okay if your knee's up here also. It will come down. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. See if there's somewhere in your body where you can soften. Sometimes we're holding on to tension without even realize. and come back. Downward facing dog. Spread your fingers out wide. High sit bones. Press your chest towards your thighs. Find a straight spine. You can keep a bend in the knees here and head on the feet. So sometimes I see people rounding their spine and, doing weird stuff. Bend the knees and press the chest. It's about getting a straight spine here rather than trying to have your legs straight and the heels on the earth. I can put my heels on the earth, but it's not really comfortable for my body, so I keep them a little bit lifted. That way I can get a better alignment in my back, which is the primary focus on this pose. Lift your right leg up. Exhale, place the knee close to your right ankle. And supine twist. Pigeon pose. Look back on your leg. Are the toes straight back? Sometimes they point in. You want them to be back. Lift your heart and take a deep inhale. You want the hip points to be parallel forward. So if you have if your hips are uneven, see if you can come up a little bit. If your hips are even, you can come down to a sleeping pigeon. And breathe deep. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. Axis. Pigeon pose. Look back on your foot. Make sure the toes are pointing straight back. Lift your heart. Lift your hips. Hip points parallel forward. If you have the alignment, you can come down for a sleeping pigeon if that feels good in your body. And see if there's somewhere where you can soften, let go. It's quite common that sometimes tears comes up for us when we do hip openers, pigeon in particular. I had a student once that would always start crying a lot when she did pigeon. It was beautiful, and it was her body telling her, thank you for paying attention to me. Make your way back to a downward facing dog. And take a seat. Let's seal in this practice with 1 minute breath of fire. Inhale, expand the belly. Exhale, snap the belly in. Breathe through the nose at all times. Let's go. Inhale, hold your breath. Squeeze root lock, 6 organs up and in. Exhale, relax. Well done. If you're curious about learning more about Kundalini energy, how to rise Kundalini, and how to work towards your awakening in a conscious, intentional way, reach out to me for private guidance. I'd be so happy to explore what's possible for you.